Right, this challenge, paper 1, so it's non-calculator. Question 11 means we're into the grade B questions now, and this is a question on box and whisker diagrams. What you need to remember before we look at the context with a box and whisker is what each of the lines mean on the box. So if we take a look at this one here, that's the minimum value that was recorded. That's the maximum value that was recorded. Then we're into the box. That's the lower quartile. So that means that the lowest 25% are in that region there. This is the median, the middle. So the lowest 50% are in this region here. Or we have a quarter of the data and a quarter of the data. This is the upper quartile, so that takes us to the 75% of the data mark. So we've got 25%, 25%, 25% to the upper quartile, and then the maximum value is the remaining 25%. So lowest, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, highest. Right, so let's take a look at the context we have here. The following box and whisker plots show the flow of water through a drain measured in cubic meters per second. The flow of water was measured at 11 AM each day for the first 5 months of the year. January, February, March, April, May. In which of the 5 months was the median flow of water the greatest? So the median is the horizontal line within the box, and we're looking for where that was at the greatest, which we can see is there, so April. Part B. In which of the 5 months was the range of the flow of water the greatest? So the range is the largest to take away the smallest value, so we're looking for which of these box and whisker plots has got the largest spread between two ends of the whiskers, and I think it's pretty straightforward to see that that's going to be January. May's got quite a large one, but actually January is the largest. Iona is writing some statements for a report on the flow of water through the drain. Complete each of the statements given below. Both the upper quartiles and medians in the months of what and what were the same. So upper quartiles are these ends of the box, and the medians are the middle, and we can see there that it's January and February where the upper quartile are the same and the median is the same. So we're looking for Jan, Feb. 25% of the results in March, so here's March, so this is the box that we're looking at, show the flow of water was greater than blank. So here's March. Greater than means we're looking at the upper parts of the boundaries. So 25%, that's 25%, that's 25%, that's 25%, that's 25%. For them to be greater than, so this 25% is greater than that there, which is 40, 41, 42, 43 cubic meters per second. Circle out the true or false for each of the following statements. 25% of the results in January, so here's January, show the flow of water was less than 6. So if we're talking less than, we're moving in this direction. So less than 6 cubic meters per second. So 6 cubic meters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. So in fact, that's the minimum value, is 6. Less than 6, there wasn't any recorded. So that is false, because in fact 25% of the results in January, flow of the water was less than the lower quartile, so it would have been 15. So that's false. The units, cubic meters per second, measure the volume of water passing through the drain each second. Well, that's true. Cubic meters is volume. The mean flow of water in April, so we're looking at this one, was certainly greater than 36 cubic meters. So let's find 36. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. So in April, that's 36. Now the mean is what you get for the total divided by the amount. The median is above it. That means that more than half of the data is actually greater than that. So it's unlikely, it's not certain. It's possible, but we can't tell from that box and whisker whether it's true or false. So it's not certain. The month with the greatest difference between the lower quartile and the median was May. So the greatest difference between the lower quartile and the median is May. Well, that's certainly false, because that's probably the least difference between the lower quartile and the median. That one has got the greatest difference, so that's false as well. So we've got false, true, false, false.